Hello and welcome to Wingin It, and welcome back to another game from the Major League Wingspan 2025. We're in the regular season, still pretty early on, but we've got off to a nice start. Hopefully that's going to continue here in our next game. So we're going second in this one. This is another league game against someone from a different conference. So we'll see how this one goes. What are we going to get in our starting hand here? Alright, we're getting a Franklin skull, so that is exactly what I like to see early on. Got American Robin as well, so that's a very, very nice combo. We're going to see lots of cards, we're going to cycle them, and we're going to hopefully find some good stuff. So no forest birds, but I think, yeah, with enough digging, I think we go all in the grasslands here. But there is a world where Robin could go in the forest. That can be quite nice in these Oceania games. So we'll see if the bonus card's going to help well. Wildlife Gardener, definitely a good one. Off to a good start there. Did see that peaceful dove in the tray. To be honest, a Citadel Flycatcher might be quite nice as well. See what my opponent's kept. Okay. I mean, there's every world where that peaceful dove gets left and we pick that up and have a good time. But yeah, I think we'll keep things fairly open, as I say. I mean, no house rules on the gull in Oceania games, so we'll be playing that turn. We'll be laying eggs, digging with it, and yeah, seeing where that can take us. So I think we'll lock that one in. And yeah, I say it's all going to be about what the skull can find us. But I think I lean towards putting Robin in the grasslands here just to help that card cycle a little bit more quickly. We can always turn extra cards into food in the forest anyway. But I mean, if we get some of the nice forest birds, as I say, that peaceful dove could be one to look at. I could definitely see us maybe just using the gull as kind of our card source and then going into the forest with the strong birds. So got European Beta going down over here, so I think we'll get some nectar flipped our way. But yeah, for now, we're going to get the gull down, and I think we're going to keep the nectar. We'll keep it flexible because we might get something of this first draw that we then want to go and play. So good to keep things, yeah, open where I can. There we go. Bee-Eater missing first turn. I'd be cursing if that was mine, but I'm very happy to see that. So, yeah, lots of nectar as well. So, okay, do we go for these birds? I mean, I feel like the flycatcher could be quite a nice one. It's quite a nice tempo situation where you can use the food to play the Robin. I'd say peaceful dove. I don't know. I feel like this is most useful when you don't have a good egg source, and I feel like we already do if we're going Franklin skull. So we'll go one off the top. Okay, red-eyed vireo is quite nice. I think I do want this flycatcher, and you know, if you're going to be relying on worms from the bee-eater, you're probably going to have enough worms. So I don't mind giving out a few more. Hits the bonus card, big point bird. We'll grab it. There's a hummingbird. So okay, we could go for that instead, or as well alongside the flycatcher. But I think for now, yeah, I mean, I guess you could lay eggs again if you really, really need the worm. Kind of depends what other birds are here. That might be something you choose to do. But I think otherwise we'll just go and grab those nectars, play this flycatcher, and yeah, continue building out this grasslands. And I think it's just going to be about that grasslands engine here in this game. So yeah, hopefully this Franklin skull can do the job for us. So no, you got on drum birds, but you don't want a hummingbird. To be fair, I think hummingbird bee-eater is quite nice, but I can totally understand the reservation maybe of not wanting to give out free food to me. So Vero would be nice. Wish I could keep it, but I need the food, so we're going to go ahead and yeah, grab those nectars. As I say, we'll do flycatcher, lay some eggs. I don't know. I mean, I think we could go hummingbird as well. We could just go all in, throw the food around. We've got the better card access at the moment. Will depend. We'll see what my opponent wants to play. I think for as long as you have the card advantage. Oh, Bee-Eater missing again. Oh, it's a long time since I've seen that happen. That is brutal, but so good for me as well. So we might be helping out a little bit too much by giving out these free worms in the end. But yeah, we'll keep one nectar because, again, you never know what we might draw. You know, if we get like a bush tit or to be honest, like a Dark-Eyed Junco would go very, very nicely in this grassland. So keep the options open, keep the nectar. See what the goal can do for us. I think otherwise, yeah, we'll do this Robin. As I say, this card cycle is going to be really, really good for us. So yeah, giving up, got to take a food. Understandable. Let's lay some eggs and see what we can find. So yeah, say hummingbird is a bit tempting. Oh, well, there's a cedar waxwing. That is also really, really tempting. I think I've got to go with that for the tuck and gain food power. So yeah, we'll stick with that. Pygmy nuthatch, not bad either, but I think if we're, yeah, committing in the grasslands, this will be the one to go down. So yeah, I guess what we'll do, let's think about this. If we lay eggs again, we can then force the waxwing, which I think is going to be the play. Oh, silver eye. Okay, well, we might not need to because we might get some free nectar. In that case, I mean, yeah, surely, I mean, am I being baited here, or are you actually going to use that? Because I could definitely play the Robin, lay eggs, wait for the free nectar to come through, and then play the waxwing. That feels like a nice option to go with. So yeah, I guess we'll do. I mean, it would be a risk. The safe play is to spend the nectar, and then if the nectar does come through, I can still force down the waxwing. It just costs 1 food to do that, but it saves that risk of potentially losing the nectar. So I think I will do that. So yeah, I think that's going to be good for us. And as I say, if we can get this waxwing down round 1, like that's just a dream start to get 4 grassland birds down to get my engine basically there. And yeah, there we go. Free nectar is coming through. So okay, I guess actually I should have thought about this a little bit more carefully, because we need the eggs. So I guess we either throw this and skip the Robin, or we don't and then we skip the girl. But I think I don't know, I suppose we could skip the girl. Yeah, I think that's okay actually. Let's skip the girl. I think it's better to do it this way. See what comes up. Oh, common grackle. I mean, we're getting some real good stuff here. I might actually just play that instead of the waxwing, but yeah, we're just getting the dream grasslands really coming together here early on in this game, which is very, very welcome. So I'm assuming we'll see a wetland bird go down. So yeah, you can have the end of round goal. That's fine by me. Or common nighthawk. Okay, yeah, not a grey bird, but yeah, I see why you wanted the worms now. I see how painful that was. But okay. Okay, what do we do? I think we still play the waxwing. I don't know. I think I'd rather have the food than the egg, because even if this is not great food, if it's just berries, we can force stuff down. We're saving turns, not have to take food. And if we desperately want eggs, we can throw the food for an egg. And it can go anywhere. It's not just on the grackle. So I think, yeah, I think this is worth doing. Again, we're going to have to do some skipping because we don't necessarily have all the eggs or all the cards, but we're getting the grasses built out. So into the next round. And we've got a Kiwi come up, so I think we're going to grab that. I think I want the food, so I'll do this. I'll skip that one. And then we'll go ahead and grab. I guess, yeah, we've got to grab the Kiwi. But we're going to have more difficult decisions because, again, we're going to have to skip. So maybe, I think, ideally these would have been the other way around. I think maybe I probably should have stuck with playing the waxwing here. But I suppose, again, then I'd still be running out of cards. So you ideally want your tuck and draw activating before the tuck and lay. Otherwise you can, yeah, end up in situations like this where you have to make difficult decisions or you have to skip things. I think Kiwi I think Kiwi is worth skipping Robin to keep hold of. Because even though Wildlife Gardener is good, I mean, it does qualify for that, but it's just a bit of insurance where if we do find something else later, we can go with that. So, okay, Chiff Chaff has come up. I probably stop you from having that. And yeah, I think again we take that tuck, we'll skip here. And we're just getting plenty of food. Plenty of food in this grasslands, which is really, really nice. So, oh, Butcher Bird's come up now. That feels like a really nice final piece to this grasslands jigsaw. So, and again, it's the Wildlife Gardener. So it feels like we're going to max that out basically without really going too much out of our way. We're kind of playing good birds that we want to play anyway, which is always good. So yeah, I think we'll do that. And yeah. Oh, never mind. We're not allowed it. Oh, you played a Bran. Okay. That's kind of fun. But okay, well, I mean, I guess we just lay eggs. We just keep using this grasslands, right? Mannequin, I think, can go. I probably want to block this partridge because that could be dangerous. So I think we will do that. See what we get off the top. Not great stuff. Oh, there's Kakapo. So yeah, you'll be picking that up. But we are, yeah, we're pretty loaded on food here right now. So I say we just need to find birds, and almost doesn't really matter what birds we find. We'll be able to play them. We are going to have to think a little bit about nectar. Obviously, we are not qualified in forest or wetlands. I'm sort of hoping that we can just rely on this silver eye. Oh, you didn't pick up the Kakapo. All right, it's mine then. That's perfect bird for me. So yeah, okay, Butcher Bird's gone down. Yeah, I'm taking that Kakapo. No questions asked. And yeah, see what we can get off the top of the deck. Blythe's Hornbill. Pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. It eats the berries that we're getting, so yeah, definitely want to get that down. But yeah, as I said, I think we can hopefully rely on just the silver eye. Otherwise, I'd have to take food just to get some nectar to make sure I qualify. There we go, we're getting some nectar here. So I think that's probably a good time actually to just go and play this Kakapo. So let's do that. Use the nectar. And okay. I probably want that hooded warbler as well, to be honest. I probably should be picking that up. But the fact that you've moved to the grasslands here means that you don't plan on bringing cards next turn. This is the thing, the common nighthawk, these kind of birds, that I think they're actually really useful information for the other player, because I could just tell what my opponent's going to do. So yeah, they're either going to lay eggs or play a bird. So that's gone down. So now I know you're going to lay eggs, and then you probably got to play a bird because of that nectar. So I think we lay eggs here, and yeah, as I say, pick up this hooded warbler, because again, that's just exactly what we want to be doing here. Picking up the worm birds and wildlife gardener birds. So very nice. Now, do I take this flycatcher? I'm sort of thinking again, like just something to cap off this grasslands, because we don't have an obvious candidate. I think I will take it. Just, although again, I'm gonna have to tuck whatever I draw. Let's go off the top. Oh well, there's the Junco. But I think you're probably a bit late to be going with, so I don't think we'll do that. That grey warbler would have been nice, but yeah, I think what we'll do, I might play the hornbill now actually. I'm sort of trying to work out if I'm going to get a bird with more cavity spaces than what the gull has. Obviously only 2, but they're still pretty good. And I will have to clear out egg space at some point. But we're only generating 2 a turn, that's the thing. We lay 3 and then we discard 1. So even if I just played this warbler, we still get a few more turns laying eggs. But yeah, the score is just going to be a little bit bananas. Because we've just been going so smoothly in this grasslands. And finally, round of applause. Bee Eater getting a worm, so very nice. And okay, that's got up. So yeah, you might be playing a grassland bird here, I suppose. We'll wait and see. But yeah, I think we'll do the warbler. We'll do the warbler because it's always a good play. We want something for the center round goal. I think probably my opponent's gonna be able to snatch this, but you never know. It's worth at least pushing in case we can get a tie. But yeah, Hooded Warbler, always good play. I say we're nearly there on Wildlife Garden already. Just need one more, which probably will be this Kiwi, but we do need more bonus card birds. We do need something else to come through. That's not the Kakabo, because that bonus card is a little bit too late for us. So yeah, hopefully, as I say, I mean, we're looking for wetland birds, right? We're filling up this forest. We're filling up this grasslands. We've got no wetland birds, so please give me puffin, give me whooping crane, give me woodstock. Those are the kind of birds I am looking for. So there we go. We actually did tie the end of round goal, so I say well worth playing the warbler. Coming to the next round, what did you play? Oh, Castor Sparrow. Okay, so definitely building out this grasslands to try and rival mine. And all right, there we go. I was going to say I would have been quite happy with the Sea Eagle, but I will also take that Godwit. So that's going to be a very, very nice option for us. So we'll go ahead and pick that up. And yeah, keep on digging. See what we get. See what we get. Oh, there's a wood duck. I think you're probably a bit late. That would have been a nice one for my opponent early, who, yeah, clearly struggling somewhat with the card draw at the moment. Might still be time to make that work, but I think if you're going into a grasslands right now, it's not really the time or place for a wood duck. So Godwit is perfect because, yeah, that's exactly the kind of bonus card bird that normally you draw something terrible from, and then you have the Kiwi ready to go, ready to rock and roll after that. So yeah, I think we'll go. I might just play this now, just to give myself that information. Unless I was going to say unless there's something good in the trade, but even if there is, I can pick it up with this Godwit. So yeah, I think we will get that down. I'm not going to worry about this end of round goal. It's not worth playing unless I got like a double bird or something. I don't think it's worth playing at this moment in time. You know, round 3, near the end of the game, playing a bird worth 3 or fewer points. So I'd rather stick to the big pointers that, yeah, we've got 3 of them in our hands. So those would be nice. And right on cue, right as I was about to play wetland bird anyway, thanks to the nectar, I'm going to, yeah, qualify into wetlands. And what do we get on the bonus card? Okay, we actually get a decent one, omnivore. But we do only score 2 off that, so... Oh, Bruce Blackbird would help off that as well. We'll go off the top again. Okay. The shoveler's quite nice. Yeah, this Blackbird, I mean... I suppose the question is, am I set in this grasslands? Am I set for cards, or do I need to do some skipping? Because even just playing this, I suppose, I mean, this does technically help the end of round goal as well. But it's definitely an extra point every time. Maybe I use this instead of the waxwing, because, I mean, to be honest, like I talked about throwing food. I probably could have been throwing a bit of food this time. I think the eggs will be better. So yeah, I think we'll keep it. I was tempted by the shoveler there just because it's big points, it's big egg capacity. I feel like we'll be okay for egg space, especially, yeah, we are going to play this hornbill. That's going to clear out the gull. That will help a little bit. But okay, yeah, you're drawing. Yeah, so this thing, so we could go blackbird, but as I say, we'd be tucking away 2 and drawing 2 each turn. And we have to do the tucking before the drawing. But I feel like if we played this now, we probably have to skip like once on the waxwing, but then after that we're just good. So yeah, I think this is worth playing. Just think about this. It's the extra egg each turn, just by having the extra grass and bird down. If we're using this over the waxwing, it's another extra egg because this will be triggering. And potentially there are going to be turns where actually we use both. So it's another point. So it's potentially up to 3 points extra per turn in this grassland. So I think we're going to lay eggs enough. So that's going to be worth doing. So yeah, let's get that down. And yeah, Wildlife Garden is done. So, I mean, we might not even want to play this Kiwi. Like, you do need a bonus card to discard, and like 4 points is for me kind of, it's borderline. You know, you are looking at 4 more, but it's very, Easy to draw 4 terrible bonus cards off that. So, oh, you have got wood duck. Okay. Well, we'll see what that can do for you at this point in time, but we're just gonna, yeah, lay our eggs, and we'll skip the waxwing here, but then obviously we can use Robin. And okay, stubble quell. Well, too late for you, my friend. Let's see what else we can get off the top. Okay, house friend. Ah, now that would have been nice earlier. I was going to say we could double play into Hornbill, but I want to double play something else so that I can then lay the eggs on here and then take them off with the Hornbill. So yeah, kind of want a different forest bird. Maybe another warbler would be nice to be able to make that work. But yeah, I think we'll just we'll exit out. I mean, I suppose we could actually, if double playing wins the end of round goal, I think it's worth it. You know, at most we get the 3 extra points if we maxed out with the Hornbill, because this has got 3 more egg spaces than the goal. But if we flip the end around goal, it's 3 extra points that way anyway, so that's fine by me. Or I suppose we would have to, yeah, we can force. I think we're going to be fine for food, so it's not really a problem at all as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, let's go ahead and take top and King Rail. King Rail is good, and yeah, okay. I think at this point, if we're getting another omnivore bird down, Kiwi, we might not need you. We might not need you, so we'll see. But yeah, we may well be doing House Wren. Double play here. Yeah, you played Common Golden Ice. Okay. Yeah, so we tie instead of losing, which, as I say, is the same as winning instead of tying. So I think this is worth doing. So we'll get this double play in. This is just going to clear out so much egg space that we're going to be fine. And yeah, Franklin's goal. Get us some tucks on the Hornbill, so that's very nice. And yeah, last round. I mean, we're going to be on over 100 points coming into round 4, which is a little bit obscene. But yeah, I think we just lay eggs and play that King Rail and see what that bonus card can do for us. So yeah, let's start by laying eggs. So got plenty of egg space to work with now. We can definitely, yeah, be tucking some of these birds in. It's very tempting. Thing is, if we're playing King Rail, this is still the insurance marker. This is still the, you know, are we gonna need to play this? I mean, could we actually? I don't even know if we could afford King Rail, because we're gonna have to force. This is gonna cost 4 food. I'm gonna have to force. This is gonna cost 4 food. If we're only gaining 2 a turn, I think it would be tight. I think if we got 1 nectar, we'd be able to do it. So I'm gonna, again, second time, or maybe even more than that, I'm skipping this Robin just for the insurance. Oh, Sister Coda's not coming up. Just for the insurance. But yeah, I don't know. What I might do, I'm hoping actually, if you want to take food now, I suppose you might not want to use the Silverite, but I want to play this sooner rather than later. I suppose I've got to think actually about food and personal supply, because there's a world where playing this Kiwi ruins that. Yeah, just, I don't know. I feel like this isn't worth it, but if I tuck it, okay, we do get the nectar. I was going to say, if I tuck it and then it turns out that I needed it because King Rail draws a dud, I'm not going to be happy. So let's get the King Rail down now. Let's find out our fate on this bonus card. Okay. This one's only 3. This one's only 3. I mean, do we go Behaviorist just in case we get like a Black Swan or something that comes up? Nice yellow power. I don't think we're going to play 2 more large birds, so we'll keep the Behaviorist. But yeah, that's going to be, I don't know. I feel like we're not going to win this end of our goal anyway, because you've got a strong forest, and if I'm using this flycatcher, I'm gaining a worm, but so are you. So yeah, it may well be worth it. Let's think about this. If we lay eggs, return laying eggs is 8 points. Oh, Trump is one, very nice. Playing the Kiwi, we get 4 for playing it. We lose the behavior is 3 points. So actually, it's only 1 point to play it. So we need to be getting 7 points off the 2 bonus cards, at least, to be making that worth playing it. And we have to keep skipping these Robin or Waxwing Tucks anyway. So probably need more like 8 or more. And I think that's just breaking even, so we really need 9 or more. I don't know, I'm just not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it. So yeah, 3 turns left. If we just lay eggs all 3 turns, we're going to be fine. Yeah, we're not gonna fill up. I say you probably win the end of round goal anyway. But if we just lay eggs 3 times, we're going to end on 4 food. We just skip the flycatcher. So I think that makes the most sense to me. So very sorry, Kiwi, but it's got to be done. So we'll skip that. And yeah, use the girl. We can use it. We need to use it next turn. So we have the cards, but it's that last turn when we lay eggs. Obviously, we don't need the gull at the end, so we can skip that. But yeah, this has just been a pretty smooth game, to be honest. Very, very nice start with the gull. Kind of classic base game order, really. The grasslands is so base game, and obviously we've got the slight augments of Hornbill and Kakapo and Godwit, but otherwise, yeah, this has felt very, very old-fashioned. And okay, I see how it is. Now you give me the nectar, but yeah, I don't think it makes too much difference to me. And yeah, I guess actually, if you spend those 2 nectars, yeah, if you spend a little bit more food, I don't know. I think by not playing Kiwi, say there's the end of round goal implications as well, and even if it doesn't necessarily translate into direct points for me, if what it does is cause my opponent to maybe have a slightly suboptimal turn, maybe a turn where they wanted to play another bird, but actually it would cost them the end of round goal, so they then have to sacrifice that, maybe lay eggs or something. There's some maybe marginal points to be gained there. But Belseria is now caught up, so yeah, I think if we needed you for Wildlife Gunner, kind of same with the Kiwi. If you were needed there, you'd be worth playing, but I don't think so. I don't think so here, so... Oh, you have played the Sea Eagle, so... Yeah, there we go, you're going to end on 4. So yeah, I mean... Oh, I guess you lay eggs. They're going to be gambling with the Bee Eater. Oh, I mean, that's bold, but fair play. We'll see how that works out. We'll just lay our eggs. So do a tuck, do a tuck, do a tuck. Now we can skip these other brown powers. So there we go. Yeah, very nice. And decent on the bonus cards. Omnivore. I say when we picked it up, didn't look too great on just the 2 points, but I think that Bruce Blackbird, I think that was the right play. I was kind of on the fence about that, but I think that's worked out nicely. It's just given us freedom to go and lay eggs, and okay, yeah, if you are laying eggs, that does look like a Bee Eater hit. But are we gonna... Oh, maybe did you... Oh no, you're drawing cards? Drawing food? I don't know what's going on. I'm so lost. Well, there we go. We tied the end around goal, so whatever we did was worth it. And yeah, oh, we still got this Kakapo. Completely forgot. What are we going to get on this bonus card? Okay, well, not great. We do at least score Citizen Scientist. Yeah, I mean, the Star Nest would have been nice here, but 1 point difference. I think that's fine. We'll take that. 3 points. And yeah, I'll say Nectar, not really our game. We did hold on in the grasslands, so pick up a few points there. We qualified with the few Silver Eye Nectars we did get through, so I don't think we took food like once in the start of the game. Didn't have to worry throughout the rest of it. Should lead to a big score here as we come into the final score. So yeah, we definitely had some big pointers going down on both sides. So we're a tad behind. Bonus cards will bring it back though. 19 is strong for us. It was quite close on the end around goals. Obviously our grasslands. Loads and loads of eggs, 28 in total. Plenty of tucks as well in the grasslands. And of course, with the Hornbill, 30 in total. So even losing a few nectar points, that is a very strong score. 145 in the end. up against 92. So yeah, as I said, very much on rails that one. Franklin's Gull is just such a nice opening bird. With the Robin as well. So even, I think there was some suboptimal play in there. I don't think I played that perfectly. There were lots of skip tucks and lots of opportunities where I could have squeezed out a few more points. But yeah, the grasses just came together so nicely. Lots of nice big point birds going down. And some decent enough bonus cards. Definitely started off on the right foot with the Wildlife Gardener. So we'll take a look at my opponent's board. Okay. Visionary Leader. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. But I suppose the Wood Duck did help with that. So not too bad. Oh, is that a Raven? That probably came up a bit too late. But yeah, this is the thing, that Warbler. That might have been a potential play at the end, late in the game, but trying to go for that end of round goal, trying to make sure he's scoring points there. Maybe couldn't afford to play it, but yeah, definitely one of those games where maybe you just don't have quite good enough card draw. That's where Franklin's Gull is so strong, and I think that's why we won this game. So that was a fun one. Definitely enjoyed playing that one. Definitely enjoyed getting the win. Hopefully you enjoyed watching. And if you want to see more from Major League Wingspan, please do make sure you're subscribed, make sure you're following along, and I look forward to seeing you in another game very, very soon.